right, what day is it, Mike? Woot woot. It's hump day. Before we even get into this morning's editorial, which is kind of interesting of an editorial, but we'll get into it in a second. I wanted to mention voting yesterday. I'm not going to talk in length about it, just the one thing. Prop 6 here in California, which would have lowered what we pay for gasoline and car registration. And everybody voted it down. Everybody said, no, let's pay more for gas. Come on, we want to pay more to put gas in our car. Are you kidding? We love it. Whacked out Californians. I hate the people in this state. I know hate's a strong word, and I'm using that strong word. I hate it. Friggin' idiots, man. You had the chance to vote against something that would lower the prices of gas we pay in our car. And no, we love to pay more for our gas. Why? So we look rich? I don't understand. I want to know what you guys think about the propositions and things that happened in your state where you went, what the okay, let me know. But that's Prop 6. We had the chance to lower the prices we pay for gas. No, we're going to pay more. Before I get too mad, let me get to my editorial. It's out of Tupelo, Mississippi. Tupelo, Mississippi. We're going to Tupelo, Mississippi. Tupelo police officer arrested in weekend incident in Shannon. A Tupelo, Mississippi police officer is free on bond following his arrest over the weekend in the town of Shannon. The Lee County Jail docket shows Christopher Simmons, 25, was booked into the jail Sunday morning on charges of disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Shannon Police Chief Desiree Kirshner said to WTVA, the arrest was made around 3 a.m. She says further information could not be released at this time. So we know that he was arrested around 3 a.m. for resisting arrest and disorderly conduct on a Sunday morning. Spokespersons for the Tupelo Police Department and the Tupelo City Hall say they cannot comment because it is a personnel matter. Now, I Googled this story. I was trying to find more information, and there really is none. They're just not releasing anything, as the police chief said. But I did find it on Facebook. You know how they share these things on Facebook, these news articles and so forth. And I found it on there, and there were a couple of comments that kind of struck me. One person, she is a female, she said, it is wrong to be blasted on the internet before being found guilty. Well, first of all, yes, I know that you're innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. However, let me say something real quick. That said, Shannon police arrested a Tupelo police officer, Tupelo cop. No police officer should ever be in the situation where he's arrested for disorderly conduct and then resisting arrest. And I know that sometimes that resisting arrest charge is bullshit. I get that. It is sometimes. No, it is. Cops sometimes will do certain little things to get you to move and then say, he's resisting arrest now. And you're really not. Like they'll do a pain thing so that you jerk and pull your arm up a little. It's just a reaction, a reflex. And then they say you're resisting arrest and they're able to pull you to the ground and slam you down. It's a little technique they use. I don't know why they do it if they're being a bully. It's stupid. But that said, so I don't know about the resisting arrest charge, if that's a true charge or not. But this guy as a police officer should have never put himself in that position to begin with. Now, some of you may say, well, come on, man, he's not guilty yet. You know, he's a police officer and he shouldn't have never been in that situation. The police are supposed to set the standard for law abiding. I think I put that here. They're setting the standard for abiding by the law. And if police can't, abide by the law without getting arrested, how are they expecting the public to do so? And then justify the actions and say, well, this and that, we're going to give them a memorandum of concern and put him back on the street. If it was one of us, we'd go to jail for things like that. But now I understand some police officers may get a speeding ticket. or failure to yield stop sign. Sometimes it's called human error. Just the human curve. Sometimes you're driving, even cops drive, and you're going, oh, crap, I'm doing 65 and a 45. I think I should slow down. That happens. We're humans. We're not perfect. But to get it in a position where you're arrested for disorderly conduct, and then, I'm not going to go over the resisting arrest again, but you should never be in that position if you're a cop. Okay, that's not a very good example for the public. Now, this cop, how is he going to lecture people now that he arrests for disorderly conduct and say, you should act better in public? How's he going to lecture them when he got arrested for it? That's all I'm saying. So this thing about being blasted on the internet before being found guilty, look, he should have never been in that position in the first place. He's a cop. And by the way, that's why I don't mind filming DUI people that are doing the field sobriety test and then getting arrested for alleged DUI. And people go, he gets his privacy too. Why are you putting this guy on blast? He's not guilty yet. Let me tell you something. A fire captain here in this state, just passed away from his injuries by being hit by a drunk driver. Okay, alleged drunk driver. That's why I film them. They don't have rights. They kill people. And this cop here, I don't care if I'm putting him on blast. He shouldn't have been in that position as a police officer. He should have been one of the ones arresting, not one of the ones getting arrested. They're in an occupation. They have to be focused. You have to be better than that. I mean, everybody should. I try to be better than that in my occupation. But another Facebooker said this. He said, look at that privileged smirk. I want you to look here. Look at this guy's mugshot. Look at that privileged smirk. The blue privilege. He knows he's going to get over on this one because he's walking the blue line. And the guy is right. That Facebooker is right. Did you see that guy's privileged smirk? I'm getting over. I'm a cop. Hey. That guy should be, that mugshot, he should be frowning. He should be like, God, man, my lieutenant's going to love this one. No, he's smiling like, all right, guys, I take a good one. Another one? All right, another mugshot? I mean, come on now. So I want to know what you guys think about this story here. Right now, again, I looked and looked. I couldn't find anything other than he was arrested on Sunday morning. It's Christopher Simmons, officer out of Tupelo, arrested Sunday morning at 3 a.m. for disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. That charge may, go either way. You know how that goes. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I will put the link to the whole story in the description box. News Now, Ukaipa, letting you know what's going on across your nation with everybody in law enforcement and public service.